So I want to ask y'all a question, man. So a lot of today's sports, they have like weird outcomes where they go into game 7 and, the boxers are, losing fights. It looks like on purpose. They're not even guarding themselves.
Yeah.
And the football players look like they're throwing games. So I wanted to ask y'all, do y'all feel like a lot of the sports are being rigged these days?
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Just check out the Niners and the Chiefs. Everybody's going to hate on that one. But, yeah, for sure, man. Like, we came back from a lot, and there was a lot of dirty calls. Even with the OKC, they just played recently in the playoffs, and everybody was shocked that they actually won and stuff. And
it looked like it was staged.
It didn't look right, watching the game. Little highlights. I didn't get to catch the game because of work, but the highlights and stuff, it was pretty crazy. And I was like, man, they were doing, and the Pacers were doing so good too.
Facts.
But
and it was
crazy, man.
No, they set it up like that. They make it go back and forth, and then, like you said, it wants to be a good game, so anybody could win it. But yeah, like people already knew it was gonna happen, and I've been feeling this way for a while already. Like
money's money.
I could stop watching basketball, football and stuff so much. And basketball is still cool, but it's like you said, I'm starting to feel like all of this shit's rigged too. Like,
it's all rigged. I mean, like I did that little thing on Scott Foster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, the referee he extends the games. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell what he's doing. And I mean, at a certain point, like I said, off the basketball, I'm gonna go to the boxing. Like, you see boxers losing fights, and it seemed like like y'all just losing the fights just for the bag. When it comes to Jake Paul, I see that in a lot of situations. Like y'all want this to be like the WWE. Y'all trying to
not
make
even fun no more.
Even when Tyson was boxing, you could tell Tyson, man,
was holding back.
He got it, and he got it. That fool, regardless of age.
What do you mean he was holding back? He was knocking fool's ass off.
No, I'm saying when Tyson was boxing Jake Paul, I feel like he was holding back.
Yeah,
for sure. He was just holding back.
For sure. He wasn't doing his best. Like,
and they even called it out. Like, he in the middle of the fight, he's like, "You want to make money or not?" Like they seen the whole breakdown and everything.
As you could see, he wanted to, but
I just feel like
he held off in the second round. We watched the whole
it was crazy.
He started getting off him, but all this
sports
shit's been
rigged.
rigged.
Rigged. It's all about money at the end of the day.
And that's why they opened
it's all
up
about
that.
It's all about
and
how
they go in the circle too.
The
so
bets.
they're like, okay, you
bets.
ain't gonna win it today, but you'll win it, next year. This
And they
will
make
be your
that
year,
legal.
and this year will be your year, and they've been doing that shit for.
Well, see,
I think not too long.
To take
but
your
just
money, man.
the mafia, they still control betting, so
For
they
sure.
got to figure out ways to make this more spicy, and they got like the power and the control over all the sports betting, no matter what,
It gets deep.
the Italians, all that, like they have control over this. So what they do is say like, when the referees go out there, like, hey, extend the games, and they're making it look real good, though. I'll tell you that. Like, it's looking like it's natural, but then, like,
I can't take it serious no more.
Yeah, sometimes they make it look real good. I'm not finna sit up here and lie, but they really snaking you. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
Just like the Warriors, like they're supposed to go in, and then they just, all of a sudden,
But if you got the referee working against you, it's like 6 against 5.
It gets deep. Like, it's the referees, it's the, like you said,
for sure.
It gets deep in this.
Yeah.
Betting games and all these sports games, like they're just sitting here taking our money, watching us just.
And I'm gonna tell y'all my best example of it. I remember in the NFL back in the day, like teams they just won. They didn't like go to overtime. They didn't in fourth quarter. They wasn't tied and shit like that and go into OT. You see a lot of games these days going into OT, and you say to yourself like, is this shit designed or something? Like, what's up with this?
No, even down to college. College, too. I used to love college because I thought it was
college
fresh.
is even more big money.
Yeah.
No, now they're getting paid, so for sure they're going to control that.
100%.
Yeah, college is way more money, so they're doing it. Like, there's millions of fans that love college teams.
Yeah, for sure. And they always sell out, too, especially in your town and stuff. Like, guaranteed sold out.
No,
like
sure.
Ohio
Guaranteed.
State,
sold out.
My
Why do you
brother
think
lives out there? I'd be seeing his videos and stuff. They got their, little marching band. So, of course, seats sell.
Yeah.
And all that money goes into them. And where are they gonna, split it up on?
That's why
whoever's gonna win.
That's why they extend the quarters. They get more TV time. They need to do it. The referees, and they think like we can't have the players do it because we pay the players, and we don't want to let the secret out. So we got to figure out a way we could do it. Okay, wait a minute. We could use the referees.
Nah, fact.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Pay them more to lose less and shade the games and shit. But it's like, why you think WWE's making so much? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Because
right
it's a
now
show.
they're kind of losing now ever since Vince McMahon. You know, so
No, that shit's still thriving, bro.
it is thriving 100%.
I mean, it's entertainment at the end of the day.
No,
People
that's
gonna
what I'm
watch it.
saying. They just want to be entertained so they could fool us.
Yeah,
Whatever.
oh, yeah,
you
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Get
Got
that
our backs
money.
to them.
Off top.
Got our face down
It's
on
all
the phones. They're just fooling us the
entertainment.
whole way.
Yeah, they fooling us. And
Going
they used
over our heads. man.
WWE used to be dope. I mean, WWF. I ain't gonna say
Yeah.
WWE. WWF used to be
WWF
dope,
used to be
bro.
dope.
Like
Can't say
back in
that.
the day.
Back in the
Come
day.
on.
That's the Wildlife Foundation or something. That's why you
What?
can't say that.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
they knew that too. They've been fighting for their name.
No, they
for
got
years.
sued. Yeah, they got sued for that. That's why it's WWE now. But yeah, no, I be watching
You
it
know
time
what?
to
That's
time.
something new I just learned. I didn't know that. That's
I be-
really dope.
That's why they had to change the name. But he been fighting like for years. When we was watching the WWF, they had a lawsuit on them for that.
Yeah.
And he knew that, but at the same time, he ain't gonna win against the Wildlife Foundation. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. No.
Definitely not.
Hey,
You know
but
what
they
I mean?
still thriving though, like I said, and
Yeah.
I still watch it from time to
Yeah,
time. And
man.
it, like you
that
said,
name change kind of hurt him though.
yeah,
Like at the beginning, it kind of
the
hurt.
transition for sure,
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
because
the
we was
trans-
used
Because
to
I remember them
WWF.
times. I'm like, damn, it's weird now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
WWE used
Yeah.
to think,
Yeah, it kind of threw us off for a second. To me,
Maybe not when you want to watch it no more
facts.
for a while.
I thought it was fake. I thought it was going back to like
Yeah.
the TNT
after the
days.
Rock, after the Rock was, you know what I mean, on his way out, I was
days,
done.
those were the days.
The
Yeah.
Rock, I used to fuck with the Rock.
NWO.
Yeah, I like NWO and shit like that
Yeah,
more.
for
Yeah,
sure.
that was always dope.
Nah, I
Yeah.
love that Wolfpack and all that. Yeah, yeah.
Might as well take me back.
Wolfpack.
At a certain point, it made you just
I
switch.
like
Let's
that
go
one.
back
For
to
sure.
the NWO.
DX,
Yeah.
all that. Remember DX, all that.
Facts.
Dang,
Good
shout out
little-
all that, man. WWE, everybody we mentioned,
Yeah.
NFL.
Let us know your opinion on that
You know, all
one
that
too.
shit's
I want to
rigged,
hear
man.
it. I would like to hear
Staged, all
from
that.
any
They got
commentators.
scripts, man.
No,
all
they
that.
do. They got scripts. They got ways
Yeah.
they gonna jump. All kind of crazy shit, bro.
And they done
Yeah.
told us so many times, and we still don't want to believe it. So if you don't want to believe it now, man, you know what I'm saying? I just can't help.
But they do hurt themselves though. Like when they be
Yeah,
doing
for
certain
sure.
shit,
Nah, for
sometimes
sure,
they be
putting their
messing
lives
themselves
on the
up, though.
line.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
So I see why they be doing steroids and all
Bret
that.
Hart,
'cause-
you feel me? When
Yeah.
he fell down from the thing,
Yeah.
so they do whatever to entertain us. So
Sometimes it don't go the way it's supposed
Nah,
to.
that's
Yeah.
messed up. RP
that goes
Owen
to
Hart,
show,
man.
yeah,
R.P.,
the
yeah,
sports
R.P.,
are
bro.
rigged and stuff.
RP
especially,
Owen Hart, man. That was
Well,
an
that
accident.
one,
It was
well,
Owen
that,
Hart.
that one, I
That
think
was a
he
freak
just,
accident.
I
That
think he
was
just tried to
Bret
take
Hart,
it to the
but
next
Owen
level.
Hart.
Yeah, was it Owen or Brett?
Owen Hart passed away. He fell from the roof.
Yeah,
off.
Owen did,
Yeah.
right?
SummerSlam or
Brett's still
WrestleMania.
alive, right?
Yeah,
All right, yeah.
That's his brother or not?
legend.
Brett's,
Yeah.
is it Brett his brother?
No, Owen's Brett's brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay,
Rest in
okay.
peace to Owen. Yeah,
legend,
yeah, yeah.
man.